Hey, what's up, folks? Mike here, Nebel Media, once again. For this video, I want to talk about the different social media platforms I like to use, and I'm sure you all are using, and making sure you're staying within the lanes of those platforms. Because you can try to disrupt the curve a bit, but if it's too outlandish, sometimes you may just flop and waste your time and energy. So I'm gonna start with my personal favorite, Instagram. It's all about aesthetically pleasing photos and stuff like that. And I think something a lot of people make mistakes with is they start incorporating a lot of words. Instagram is about photos. It's a photo sharing app. It's not a wordy app. So on there, you should be sharing a lot of photos. Now, I post my photos sometimes. It has like a caption up top or down the bottom or something. So it's not the main thing. Like a lot of people are using. Let's say you just have a box and you're using 2/4 of that box with text, or sometimes 4/4, one whole, right? Try and minimize the text you use in your ads so that it's not disruptive to what the person is there for. Because if they're following you, they should be following you for some type of information or whatever you're offering. And if it goes against all those norms, like if you sell pickles and then one day you're talking about you sell apples, they may not want to vibe with you because they don't want apples, they want pickles. Okay, Pickle Rick, baby, Pickle Rick. That's what they want to see. The second one, Facebook. Facebook to me has always been like an old person's. Well, it wasn't always old person. When I was in school, it was more of a young person's game, but it's more of an old person's kind of thing now to me. It's just a thing I use. I just have it because I have to have it for Instagram and selling and stuff. But I don't really know what the vibe is there. Just all depends on your friend list, pretty much, like what people like to see. Now, if you have a page, like a Facebook page, that's different. And I'll run that the same way you run. I guess Facebook is like a mix between Twitter and YouTube. All right, so we'll come back to Facebook. It's kind of just a blah space for everything. So let's go to Twitter. Twitter is one I do not work well in because I don't have many short things I need to say to people. I try to avoid conversation with people as much as possible. So a little short, I'm on my way to get some breakfast thing isn't me. But Twitter is all about the text. Now, images do a great job there as well, and so do photos. Images and videos do a great job there. But majority of the times, it's messages, text, threads, short communication, short lines of just news. People like that. So if you can keep your stuff there to be more, texty, it'll work out better because a lot of people don't go to Twitter for images for the most part. There are a lot of amazing images there and amazing videos, but people go to Twitter more so for short news updates. So keep it short, keep it simple, and make sure you're not disrupting that flow. LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a very professional one. A lot of people do not use. I know I don't use LinkedIn, and I probably should use LinkedIn. I'm going to use it for Nebel Media. I'm going to make one for this. But with LinkedIn, it's a very professional stance. And I don't do too much professional work in that sense where I'm portraying everything as very professional. I want to be more personal, and I'm not a very professional person, so I try to portray that with you all. But let me go back to LinkedIn. Let me try it out, see how it works. If I can dabble in there a little bit and see how that goes. But for me, from what I've noticed when I use LinkedIn back in school, it's a very professional platform, a very white collar area to be in. And it's important to, again, stay in those lanes. Have a resume up there, repertoire, people that believe in what you do, say this is what you do, and stuff like that. So try, again, stay within that lane. YouTube. YouTube's an interesting space as well. It's a video space, of course, we all know that, but it's the second largest search engine in the world. So when you're there, try and incorporate as much as possible, nice quality video. But it comes down more to even audio because people can look at a terrible video, but if the audio is not crisp, they have a problem. So try and maintain a nice quality audio when you're doing these videos. So as your video is going through, people are watching, they're gathering information. Now, of course, you can do your videos with a lot of text as well. Some people like that. I don't at all. I despise videos that are just a bunch of text I have to read because it just kind of defeats the person watching a video, but who am I? Except a lazy guy who doesn't want to read a book. So stay within that lane. Keep your videos nice. Keep it between 2 minutes to 15 minutes is what I've noticed the most. Anything beyond that gets a little tedious. And yeah, I think you'll be good. You'll be good. Let's see. The next one is what's that thing? TikTok. Now TikTok is a new one I'm getting into. there's really no value in TikTok or value exchange in TikTok. It's just a place for people to consume content mindlessly. And if you can get on TikTok and make videos that people consume mindlessly, then your brand's recognition can go up. So that's what I've been doing on there, just making mindless videos with no real rhyme or reason, no purpose. And I'm getting like a couple hundred views, which is pretty dope for something I think shouldn't have been viewed at all. But I'm not going to fight the TikTok gods. If they want to make me TikTok famous at some point, I'll wear that badge with honor, because I will accept that badge because I earned it by doing the bare minimum. And I like doing the bare minimum. It's kind of a thing. Let's see where we at. Snapchat. I advertise on Snapchat as well, and I try not to make it interrupting. Still, same deal. It's kind of just like when that, because I've seen the ads on Snapchat, and it's always like, you looking for a girlfriend? Looking for a girlfriend? It's like, no, I'm not, because you're ugly. You're facially challenged. I don't want to deal with that. But I will say, if you're going to be on Snapchat, you got to make sure your story is telling something. You're portraying some type of message. So, if you're doing the Snap thing, like personally, honestly, this is me personally, I would use Snapchat as a business sense, or from a business standpoint, where you allow one of your brand ambassadors to take over your Snapchat for a day. That would give more brand recognition, allow people to say, oh yeah, they got so-and-so repping the brand today on Snapchat. Because, I don't know, it just depends on what your business is, but just snapping to me, it just seems so me. It just seems very me. If you understand what that means, it just seems so conceited, Yeah, it just seems so conceited to me. I think that's all the social medias I can think of. And no one goes on Google Plus, so we don't even talk about that one. Yeah, I don't know. So let me know. Is there any social medias that I missed here? And then is there a way you develop on the social medias I mentioned that's outside of that norm? Because I would love to hear them, because I don't have all the answers. If I did, I would be super rich right now, and I'm not. So I need some help. Please.